Good morning, everybody. This is Kim, Dahnke, and Daisy, coming to you live from the Shibboleth studios in Kennesaw, Georgia. Today is Thursday, November 19th, and it's a great day to make it a perfect day. We have 42 days left in the 2020 edition of the Game of Life. They are chugging along. I hope you're making the best of them. I hope you're playing the game of life along with us. You now have the rules. And if you take the time to learn the rules, they will work for you. They really, really will. When you hop on here this morning, please say good morning, just like Marla did. Please say good morning. Tell me where you're from and what type of Shibboleth day you are having. I have an intermittent fasting day planned. And I wanted to tell you guys that I kind of put having holidays out of my mind until Thanksgiving, and I haven't even thought about them this week really much. I mean, I went to a luncheon on Tuesday, and they had brownies and cookies and all kinds of stuff on Monday and Tuesday, but I just ate perfect. And I've got another luncheon today. Yesterday, I went out to lunch with some people, and I just ordered a burger and broccoli. I mean, a hamburger patty and broccoli. Good morning from Ohio. Hey, Amy. It's a perfect day for Amy in Ohio. Welcome. I'm so glad that y'all are here. I hope that you are taking the time to learn this lifestyle and apply it. It is so super easy. Yesterday, somebody showed me some complicated... Daisy wants to get down. We're going to say bye. Bye, Daisy. Can you say bye? So somebody showed me a very complicated app about keto. And she is a Shibboleth member. And I said, why are you not doing Shibboleth? And she said, well, I don't have the time to learn it. And I said, but you've got the time to learn that? I mean, it was extremely complicated. This is the type thing that would have sent me running, that app that she showed me, when Shibboleth is honestly super easy. So anyway, if you haven't taken the time to learn it, reach out to a mentor. If you don't understand something, if you're not applying it daily, reach out. We are here for that. And I wrote myself a little note this morning as I was thinking about y'all this morning. I wrote, I'm sure it meets some of your needs as well, but I wrote this because it fills a need. So I wrote, Shibboleth fills a need for that connection and focus with other people who are trying to accomplish and do the same thing. And I really think that we can benefit from that. And it does fill that need. It fills that need for a connection. So good morning, Angie from Center, Alabama, having an IMF day. Good morning, Charlene. Thank you for telling Daisy hello. Good morning, Pamela from Alpharetta, having a Tiger 16 days day. And Toodles, Daisy. She's gone over into her bed that is laying in a chair, which is looking out the window. So she likes to look out the window and see what's going on. And it must be cold in Central Alabama because we've got snowmen and a snowflake. I just saw that. I love it. I love it. So guess what I had to do before I went to bed last night to make sure that I had a perfect day? And so those of you that are on here, tag your friends right now. Like I see some people that aren't on here, that are normally on here, and every once in a while they'll tell me they're not getting the notification. Tag them right now in this, and that way they'll know that I'm on. It'll help. But anyway, I had to drink 32 ounces last night at 10 p.m. to keep it a perfect day. Oh man, I tinkled all night long. Y'all don't make that mistake. I like to set my alarm early and do 30 minutes till I'm done with it. And then I can enjoy a Diet 7-Up with apple cider vinegar in it at night. And I just didn't have time yesterday to get the water. But I'm not going to give up my perfect day by not having water. So I literally stood in the kitchen and saw 2 bottles of water sitting on the counter because I set them out so I can visualize them. And I stood there and drank one in the kitchen. And then I went out and got a shower, and then I just guzzled another one while I was there. And then I tinkled all night long. Good morning, Cheryl from Clarksville. Good morning, having a perfect day. Yes, she is. She's so good at that because guess what? She's been doing it for 9 years. She's got the power of longevity. I'm getting that power of longevity. She's got it way longer than me. But that power of longevity just is such a blessing. I didn't even think yesterday about Shibboleth actually being something okay, let's do this, until I saw the water. Maybe that's why didn't get the water in. I don't know. But I wanted to read you something that I read this morning, and then we will go into our devotion for today. But this is from Psalm 40. I waited patiently for the Lord to help me, and he turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on solid ground and steadied me as I walked along. He has given me a new song to sing, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see what he has done and be amazed. They will put their trust in the Lord. Okay, so I really, really liked that a lot. And for several different reasons. I mean, I had always sought out, I didn't really diet much, but I'd always sought out health things. And so I was reading this morning, and I said, he turned to me and heard my cry. That's that seeking that we do. We just need to keep right on seeking. And he lifted me out of the pit of despair, out of the mud and mire. I was weighed down. When you are in the pit of despair, when you are in mud and mire, you're weighed down. I was weighed down with 50 extra pounds of mud and mire. And he set my feet on solid ground, the lifestyle of Shibboleth. He handed me the rule book that I needed, and I applied it, and it works. He steadied me as I walked along, and he still does every single day. He's given me a new song to sing and a hymn of praise to our God. Many, this is really a blessing. Many will see what he has done and be amazed, and they will put their trust in the Lord. So it's absolutely amazing that we have this lifestyle that we can learn, we can apply, we can personally benefit from it, we can give glory to God through it, and we can be a witness to others by it. So it's absolutely amazing. I hope that you are living it to the best of your ability every single day with no excuses. One of the posts I made this week in the Second Chance group is save the excuses. If you really want to do something, you'll make time to do it. And that is what our devotion is about this morning. Thank you, Angie, for typing that in. Thank you for sharing, Charlene. Yes, I know you do, Angie. Yeah, you and me both. We had the same little story. I love it. But it's funny how all this always comes together. I know that it is providence, but today's devotion is called Your Time. There is a right time and a right way for everything. Ecclesiastes 8:6. And I want to say that there is a right time and a right way for everything. When I was the principal at First Baptist Christian School in Kennesaw, our librarian, Miss B, was doing Thrive. And I, at the time, wasn't ready, wasn't thinking about wanting to lose weight or anything like that. Of course, I was always seeking. But see, when I was doing that seeking, I was actually looking for easy. I was looking for easy, and none of those other things were really easy. It was good information, and I know that a lot of the information I learned was true, but I was looking for easy, and anything that seemed hard, I just discounted it because I had enough going on. And so I understand what people are saying, but now that I know this is not hard, it just requires a little bit of education. I encourage people to do that. But anyway, Miss B was on Thrive, and so I heard about Thrive back in 2010, something like that, 2011. Anyway, and it was just so funny. Thrive was one of Travis's original businesses before Shibboleth, okay? And what I'm saying with that is I wasn't listening at that point in time. But it says there is a right time and a right way for everything. So the Lord didn't give me the draw to it at that time. He's turned it into something totally new. My life has changed too. I don't have my daughter at home. She's gone off, gotten married, and there's more time. I mean, my son's at home. He's a senior, but you know how it is when you start to grow. So the Lord gives, when your kids grow up, the Lord gives you something new to do, and He has given me this wonderful blessing. And I was just talking to Travis about this yesterday. I said, if you looked at my prayer journal, I had written so many times, Lord, what is it that you want me to do? What is it that you want me to do? And He's totally given me this, and I'm so thankful for you that wake up each morning and look forward to the Shibby Show. I'm so thankful. I'm very, very grateful. Good morning, Bob. Hey, oh, Amy, yep, and we're going to go a little bit more on this, so I hope this helps you. Good morning, Good morning, Michelle. Oh, yep, you can watch the first of it on replay. Thank you for being with us. Yeah, and so Michelle said that she started Thrive when he had a store in Carrollton. Yeah, so anyway, it's been a great ministry. I mean, it was trying to be a business, but then Travis says, I don't like the way it's going with that. So I just wanted to want to do ministry, because he is ministry minded and ministry hearted, and so is Sasha. So that's why this works out so nicely. But the time has to be right. So there is a right time and a right way for everything. Pure and simple, time is a gift. Each second, minute, hour, and day is yours to use as you please. Now, wait a minute. I don't get to do that. Not so fast, you might be thinking. All my time is filled with work and responsibilities and taking care of other people. That's true. Your time may be dictated by other choices you have made, but it is still yours. Ask God to help you squeeze in some time for yourself. He'll show you where to find it. And I'm so thankful that some of you find it in the mornings, live. So there's hundreds of people that watch the Shibby Show throughout the day, and I'm so thankful for that too. So whether you're watching it live, whether you're watching it on replay, I'm thankful that you found those 15-20 minutes to help you focus your day. This is a way for us to remain focused daily. Just like taking a shower, we have to do it every day. Focus is something that we have to bring to our lives every single day. But when I'm teaching the fast track, one of the things that I've been saying to people in the beginning, like in the little welcome party and that kind of thing, is to at least put an hour on your calendar for the 7 days that you're getting started, Sunday through Saturday. In that time that you can put onto your calendar, and we know if we don't schedule it, it often doesn't happen. Put it on your calendar for you. Schedule in you time to learn the lifestyle. Because once you've learned the lifestyle, it just becomes part of what you do. That's why it's called a lifestyle. And yes, it is work in the beginning, but it's not hard work. It's not complicated work. We've got all these great people to surround you and support you and motivate you and encourage you. And you do the same right back to us. So it's a wonderful blessing. And so if you haven't taken the time to learn the fast track, please do that. It is, I believe, very well done. And I encourage you to work your way through each little task in there. And just know that when you're doing some of these tasks, you may have to pause, use a separate sheet of paper, do an activity, then unpause, the video or something. Or you may just have to pause your brain and say, I'm not going to go flying through those as quickly as possible. I am going to actually read that black pop-up that Kim wrote, and I'm going to do what this says so that I can get the most out of the fast track. By the way, the fast track doesn't have an expiration date on it anymore. So currently the fast track membership is $10. That is an introductory price, but it doesn't have an expiration date on it. So what that means to you, if you're not a member and want to join, or what that might mean to you who is sharing this with a friend, is that it's the holiday season. They can go ahead and start learning, but we didn't want to put a 5-week limit on it during the holidays if people weren't able mentally, because it's a mental thing, to get started on it and take the time to learn it. So it doesn't have an expiration date. Now, what you get is the repeated fast track and the limited viewing of the website, but the fast track really is the foundation of the program, so you get that for $10. Guess what I think this is? A fantastic stocking stuffer. $10, okay? You can stick this into everybody's stocking. This could go into everybody's Christmas card this year. All you got to do is email info@myshibboleth.com and say, I want to get this as a stocking stuffer, and then Sasha will send you a code and they will be able to do that. Or we'll get it worked out anyway, she'll tell you. But that's a great stocking stuffer. $10 and under. Awesome. Okay. Hey, Polly, good morning. Good morning, Patricia. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. I enjoy doing it too, so it fills me up just as much as I hope it fills you guys. Good morning, Polly from Dalton, having a perfect day. Thank you, Pamela, for typing that in. Ecclesiastes 8:6. 8:6. Polly had a 1, 2, 3 for breakfast. And yes, true. That's true. I love that, Angie. She says, whether construction or ministry, having the right tools makes all the difference. It does. And I just feel like, what a blessing. What a gift the Lord gave me. Good morning, Diane from Kennesaw. Having a perfect day today. Thank you for typing in that verse, Pamela. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good morning, Tammy. Working on a perfect day. That is awesome. Well, it is Thursday. It's a really great day for a perfect day. Unless it's your birthday or something else that you have planned on purpose. Otherwise, it's a really great day for a perfect day. All right. Well, we're going to hop off of here, and I want to pray as we head off. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for today. Thank you for the ministry of Shibboleth. Thank you for your perfect timing in each and everything. Continue to pray for Donnie, Cheryl's husband. I continue to lift up Colleen in her job interview today. It's a 3-hour job interview. So I continue to lift up healing for Donnie and your favor on Colleen in that interview. Father, I want to lift up Travis. I want to thank you for all that he does for us. I want to ask your blessings on him and Sasha, their family, the ministry, the Shibboleth family. I want to ask that you convict him of any sin that he may not have thought of, so that he can ask for forgiveness of those things, Father, so that there is no barrier to him achieving all of the things that he wants to for your people that are willing to open up their eyes, their heart, their mind, and listen to what you've got right here. I pray for continued zeal and passion for Travis and Sasha. I also pray for continued health for them, and so that they can continue to do this wonderful ministry. I pray that they have time to go into the prayer closet, Lord, and just spend time with you, nurturing that oh so important relationship. But I lift them up. And Father, I pray for the entire Shibboleth family. The entire Shibboleth family. I pray for healing, wellness, health, everything that comes with all of that. Most of all, Lord, I pray that each and every single Shibboleth family member will come to know you as their personal Lord and Savior. So Lord, bless us. Please take care of our country. I pray that you stay your hand of judgment against our country, Father. I'm praying for that. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Yeah, Kathy, I don't know what happened. The numbers right now are just going up. So it's been a weird week with Facebook, but I don't know if y'all, and good morning from Auburn Hills, Michigan, having a perfect day. So I do not have Netflix because I think that it's trash. But I kept hearing about this thing called The Social Dilemma, which is a movie about social media. Well, my daughter had Netflix, but they actually are getting rid of it, and so their membership ends on Friday. Well, I watched that video called The Social Dilemma. It is frightening. It is frightening. They know so much about us, and they control anything and everything that we see, and we know that. We know that. So maybe Facebook does not feel like getting this word out today. And because the numbers are normally much higher, and I was in the 1-digit numbers for most of this video. So Facebook just might not have been feeling it today. You know, they control it. They do. It doesn't even matter, I think, how your notifications are set. They're going to show you what they want to show you. And so one way to get this out there is to share. So if y'all feel like pushing that share button, please do that. Please. Thank y'all for saying amen. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. I know that was a scary, scary move. Oh, thank you, Christine. Thank you. You're so sweet. Oh, okay. The Apparent Gospel. Well, I still have Netflix till Friday since I have her sign in, but the Apparent Gospel, I'll write that down. Okay. Well, y'all have a great day. I get to go to do a little business interview with somebody this morning, and I get to go to the West Cobb Business Association at lunch, and then I get to go to a social media marketing meeting at 2. All those good things. So y'all have a blessed day and fill it with the love of Jesus. Bye, everybody. If you're watching on replay, please type in #Shibboleth for his glory, and y'all don't forget to go declare your day in your journal. Bye, everybody.